And here we are, guys, start of our winter season here on GameDay Media. We've got a top-notch game here to start out our winter season this evening. It'll be Class A versus Class B in the new three-class system. My name's Randy Peterson, alongside my board operator, James Myers, as well as our camera operator, Nick Walla. And we've got a special game in store for you tonight between the South Prairie Max Royals, the Class A team coached up by Tanner Moser in his second year as the head coach. They're going to go against the defending Region 8 champions, but we have a new region this year because of the three-class system. But last year, these Kenmare Bowbells Honkers represented Region 8 in the state Class B tournament. They lost a lot of talent off of last year's team, and so they've got some holes to fill, but very young teams on both sides of the scoreboard tonight. The South Prairie Royals with only one senior on the team, and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers with no seniors on the team. They're coached up by sixth-year head coach Mike Zimmer. And we want to welcome everybody to our Border Plains Equipment pregame show as we are coming to you live from our NCC Sports Desk. We've got a lot in store for you with our coverage tonight here from Scherbenske Court in Kenmare, North Dakota. And it's our privilege to be able to invite you in and have you come alongside us tonight as we have the Honkers versus the Royals in Class A versus Class B girls basketball. Our first winter season basketball of the 2023-2024 season. And it's going to be a great game is what I understand. So we'll send it back to our studio, and when we come back, we'll have our coaches' comments, sponsored by Continental Resources Coaches' Comments. Send it back to studio. Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game. As we come back into GameDay Media from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome to our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Tanner Moser of the South Prairie Max Royals with me to talk about their upcoming game this evening with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. And first of all, Coach, thanks for making yourself available for our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments pregame show.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
For our listening audience, tell us a little bit about yourself, such as the number of years you've been the head coach for the Royals and what you do for a living outside of coaching basketball, maybe some family that you want to inject in there. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Coach.
Okay. Well, last year I was appointed the interim head coach, and so this year will technically be my second year as the varsity girls head basketball coach for South Prairie Max. I am working as a paraprofessional right now at Jim Hill, and so I'm doing that, and then I go coach right after after that. From Minot. Most of my family is from Minot, and so born and raised. I love it here.
Every team has strengths and weaknesses, so tell me how the first couple of weeks have gone for the Royals, and what are you seeing in this year's team, Coach? And did you get a chance to play during the off-season this past summer, Coach?
We did get to play this summer. We went to the Mayville team camp, and I would say our strength is we may be young, but we're the camaraderie with every girl, I think, is there. I think we know each other. We know each other well. We play well together as a team. We're very deep. We have a deep bench. We could really go to anybody. But then the weakness, once again, bringing up the young. I mean, we're very young. So hopefully the mentality is a little better than last year. I know just before some games, a little mental slate, and so they were in their heads, but I think this year they're ready to work, and we're very excited for the first game.
As I look at your roster that's posted on the North Dakota High School Activities Association, you're only showing one senior on this year's team. Seems like there's a lot of potential for the years to come at South Prairie Max, Coach.
That is very correct. Yep. Last year we only had one senior, and same again this year. So yeah, we have a lot of 8th graders, 9th, 10th, 11th coming up, and so we're very, very excited.
As we look at the matchup tonight, it's a Class A versus a Class B ball game. You know that the Honkers have been perennial power in this part of the state over the years, and were the representative at the Class B tournament a year ago. What kind of game are you expecting tonight from the Honkers, and what will the Royals need to do to counter the strength of your opponent tonight, Coach?
Well, I know that last year, as you said, they did make the state tournament, and I think they lost a couple key players, but as you said, Mike always has his team ready to go, and they know what's expected and what to do when they get out on the court, and so we're going to have to be ready. We know that they've made the state tournament the last couple of years, and I think we're ready for the challenge. Started off with a bang.
You've been listening to our Continental Resources Coach's Comments with South Prairie Max head coach Tanner Moser. When we come back to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll visit with Kenmare Bowbells head coach Mike Zimmer when we return from a few words from our great GameDay Media sponsors.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. B&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Again from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to the Continental Resources Coach's Comments on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Mike Zimmer of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers with me to talk about their upcoming game this evening with the South Prairie Max Royals. And first of all, Coach, thanks for making yourself available on our Continental Resources Coach's comments.
Hey, no problem.
New year, new district, new team, new season. A lot of new this year for the Honkers, Coach. Every team starts with new hopes and dreams, and this year the Honkers are no different. After graduating some very good talent from a year ago, the Honkers will need to fill some holes for this year. Exciting times for the Honkers girls basketball program, Coach.
Yeah, we've had a heck of a good run. We still have the same hopes and dreams as we always have. We always want to try to play the last day of the season at the state tournament, and looking forward to the challenge of it this year.
Since this is your first game of the year, tell me a little bit about what you've seen with your new team in the first couple of weeks of practice, Coach.
I've really been impressed with their work ethic. I was a little worried about them being a little tired coming off of volleyball and not having much of a break, but they've really got after it, and they seem to be getting along real well, and it's been an enjoyable couple of weeks. It's kind of a new deal for us. We usually only have 1 week of practice before we play, but this year we got in too. So it's been a good start. We had a scrimmage with Stanley on Saturday, and that went well, and a lot of potential on our team.
Over the years, the Honkers have had great numbers in the lower classes, and every year that I've been broadcasting basketball, your Honkers seem to just reload from year to year. Who will be some of the players that will be stepping in for the Honkers this year to fill some of those holes that were created through graduation off of last year's team, Coach?
Yeah, so we've got some good girls back. Taya and Shay and Bria and Ann and Lily all have experience. We're going to need McKenna Mao to play quite a bit, and Anna Peterson and Destiny Anderson. Forgetting her name, we always call her Sal, but it's Carson Lautenschlager. So those girls that I mentioned last are going to have to step up and help us out. We don't have, you talked about numbers. We don't have as many girls as we have in the past. We're down to 14 girls. We're usually around 20. We're kind of in a spot in our school where we just don't have a lot of girls playing basketball, but we still have enough for a competitive practices, and I'm pretty optimistic. I think we have plenty of good players. We just need to execute and just try to keep getting better like we always try to.
So on to tonight's game. You open the season with the Royals from South Prairie Max in Kenmare, and looking at their roster, it appears they're a younger team this year. And what do you think will be the game plan for tonight, Coach?
I've never played against them. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time trying to watch film from last year on them or anything, because I think they got a whole bunch of new kids. So we're just going to go out and do what we're going to do. I'm not going to worry too much about them. Just try to execute. We have a heck of a week coming here. We got them, and then we play Mayville Portland on Friday, and then we play Mount Ryan on Saturday. So we're going to get tested early, and I'm looking forward to the challenge of it.
Well, thanks a lot, Coach, for making yourself available here on our Continental Resources Coach's Comments. You've been listening to the Kenmare Bowbells head coach, Mike Zimmer, and we'll honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem when we return to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from some of our great sponsors.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, TechNet Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Murex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance, LLC. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated. Border Mobile Drain Cleaning. Flag Family Media.
At GameDay Media, we believe that we live in the greatest nation in the world. As we pause, let's honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP. And as we come back here to Scherbenske Court in Kenmare, North Dakota, my name's Randy Peterson. We're privileged to be here on our first coverage of our winter season between the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Their opponent is the South Prairie Max Royals out of Minot, North Dakota. The Royals, a Class A team, playing against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, a Class B team tonight. And both very young teams for both sides of the court. And looking forward to a great up and down contest tonight. I think South Prairie Max has got a pretty good team. They're going to start a lot of underclassmen, only one senior on the team, and the South Prairie Royals start with 4 sophomores and 1 freshman on the team this year. And the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers having to replace a lot of holes in their offense from a year ago. Coach Zimmer said he had to replace 40 points through graduation, and looking to do that with some very talented players. Again, a lot of underclassmen as they'll start 4 juniors and 1 sophomore tonight for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. In other area action tonight, it is the West Oak Newburgh Eagles taking on the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers up in West Oak tonight. Divide County traveling over to Mulhall tonight to take on the Mavericks from Mulhall, Lansford, Sherwood. Trenton Tigers traveling to Alexander tonight to take on the Comets down in Alexander tonight. Stanley Blue Jays on the road tonight against the Cowboys out of Killdeer. And Ray will be playing on the 30th, so they're not playing tonight. So that's who's playing tonight, along with our game this evening between the Royals and the Honkers. 2:47 left to go here in the warm-ups. With that, we're going to send it back to our studio again. And when we come back, it'll be time for our Hoagland Insurance Services starting lineups after this 1-minute timeout. Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime. We come back here again to Scherbenske Court. We're going to put up our starting lineups for the two teams tonight. As we transition there, it'll be for the Royals out of South Prairie Max, it'll be Macy Talbot, a sophomore. Scotty Beck, and also a sophomore, gets the start tonight. Riley Rutledge, the lone freshman, starting tonight for South Prairie Max. Brianna Rose, a sophomore, starting tonight for the Royals. And Abby Mickelson, another sophomore, in the starting rotation tonight for head coach Tanner Moser in his second year as the head coach for the Royals. For the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, as we continue on with our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup, it'll be Mache Miller, a junior, getting the nod tonight at point guard. Bria Kress is the off guard for the Honkers, and Strokeland and Lilibeth Santizo, both juniors, getting the start tonight. And Taya Offworth, another big for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, a sophomore, getting the nod tonight for head coach Mike Zimmer. And as we come back to the studio, we're at Scherbenske Court here in Kenmare, North Dakota. We're going to step aside, send it to our studio as we pay homage to a few more of our sponsors that are helping make all this possible. Back after this timeout.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
And as we come back here to the Scherbenske Court in Kenmare, North Dakota, glad you've joined us here on GameDay Media, our initial broadcast of our winter season. And it's going to be a great winter season here on GameDay Media. Make sure you tune your friends in. Tell your friends and family about everything. Go to YouTube, GameDay Media ND. No charge to subscribe. Enable all the notifications. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing and hearing. And we would appreciate you passing the word on to those folks that may want to listen in tonight and throughout the season. Kenmare Honkers wearing their white uniforms tonight with yellow gold and maroon trim. The Royals wearing their visiting uniforms tonight, blue and white lettering and numbering. Again, the coaches for the Royals are Tanner Moser in his second year as the head coach. He's assisted by Corey McIver as well as Megan Johnson. And for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, Mike Zimmer in his sixth year as the head coach for the Honkers, assisted by Ryan Offworth and Mary Feldman. Both teams have been introduced. Our officials tonight, Kevin Schneider, Tyler Jessen, our lead official tonight. With the opening toss will be Scott Heidel in his 24th year as an official for North Dakota High School basketball. Again, my name is Randy Peterson. Glad you've joined us here on GameDay Media. Looking forward to our coverage here tonight as we get things kicked off for our winter season here on GameDay Media. Both officials, all the officials, three officials are on the floor. There's the whistle, and we're ready to play as Offworth tries to jump against Bree Rose. Bree Rose controls the tip, and it's the Royals coming into the front court with the first possession of the game. Macy Talbot gives it up to Riley Rutledge. Rutledge, a freshman, goes to the basket left side, no good. The offensive rebound kicked out to Bree Rose. Rose with the dribble beyond the arc. Now goes around the corner. Rutledge pulls the trigger from three. That one's too hard again. There's another offensive putback. That is number 21 with the 2-point. That's Scotty Beck with the first bucket of the night for the Royals as the turnover by the Honkers. Here's Rutledge giving it up again. There's another bucket by number 21, Scotty Beck, and she's got all 4 points. And the turnover costs them 2 points. It's out to a quick 4-0 lead on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard for the Royals from South Prairie Max. Miller left all alone from three, off the side iron, no good, but then goes off the leg of Riley Rutledge. So it stays with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Fresh 35 on the shot clock for the Honkers as Strokeland inbounds the basketball, gives it up to Offworth. On the top of the key is Miller. Miche with the dribble goes over to Strokeland. She's going to pull it from three. That's off the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Bree Rose. Rose in a hurry comes into the front court, gives it up to Rutledge at the top of the key, guarded there by Strokeland. Glad to have the listeners on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM listening in on our coverage here this night as well. Bree Rose, 15 on the shot clock, goes to the top of the key, gives it up to Scotty Beck. Now over on the left wing to number 12, Macy Talbot. Now back out to Bree Rose, guarded there by here's a shot put up from the right corner. No good. That is Scotty Beck with the basketball, unable to put it down. Now here come the Honkers. The ball goes through the hands of Ann Strokeland. That's turnover number 2 against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers at the 6:12 mark of the opening quarter. 4-0. Honkers still looking for their first point. It'll have to come after this possession by the Royals as Talbot comes into the front court. Gives it out on the right side to Scotty Beck. Now back inside to number 33, Abby Mickelson. There's Scott with the three-point look, no good. Bree Rose with the rebound, puts it up. That one's no good as Little Bess Santizo comes up with the rebound for the Honkers. Shea Miller dribbling beyond the arc, gives it up to Strokeland. And looks inside, goes through the hands of Offworth, and Offworth steps out of bounds. Third turnover of the night for the Honkers, still looking for their first point of the 2023-2024 campaign. Talbot into the front court, gives it up to Scotty Beck, goes to the hoop. That's good. They're going to count the basket on that one. And that foul will be whistled against number 14, Bria Crest, as the bucket is good. She's got all 6 points. That is Scotty Beck. Goes to the free throw line to shoot the extra free throw, and that one's good as well. So it's Beck 7, the Honkers 0. 5:25 remaining. A little bit of backcourt pressure. Now here's a turnover, and Rutledge goes in off the turnover for a bucket for the Royals. There's another turnover. Rutledge puts it up. This time it's off the mark, no good, as Offworth comes down with the rebound. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to have a timeout here at GameDay Media as well. You're listening to The Honkers versus the Royals here on Game Day Media. We'll step aside, come back after this 30-second timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
As we come out of that timeout, this segment's brought to you by Bravera Bank, located in Stanley, North Dakota, proud supporter of Stanley community and the Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customer, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. That's Bravera Bank in Stanley, North Dakota. Off the full court pressure, here's a cross-court pass over to Santizo now. Strokeland goes inside to Offworth. Offworth fights for the ball. Last touch by Offworth off of her hands. That's turnover number 5 against the Honkers. They're still looking for their first point of the night. Royals come into the front court. Here's Rutledge going to the top of the key. Left all alone. Pulls the trigger. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the freshman. It's 12-zip right now. Here's Crest into the front court off the backcourt pressure by the Royals. 4:30 remaining. Here's another turnover in the backcourt. As Mickelson comes in, puts the shot up. That one is no good. Ball goes off the arms of Bree Rose, and it'll be Kenmare Honkers basketball as we have a substitution as Jaya Trader comes in. Another underclassman, a junior, coming in for head coach Tanner Moser as Mache Miller. Going to get double teamed in the backcourt. Gives it up to Santizo as she crosses the front of the midcourt stripe. Crest now over to Miller. Miller left all alone, pulls the trigger from 3. That's off the front iron, no good. There's a rebound by Offworth, and Offworth finally gets the Honkers on the scoreboard at the 4:05 mark of the first quarter. 12-2, a 10-point lead for the Royals. Here's Bree Rose with the dribble, goes out on top to number 21, Scotty Beck. Beck goes right side to Rutledge on the right wing. Beck pulls the trigger from 3, that's good. Scotty Beck having a whale of a first quarter. 10 points for the sophomore from South Prairie Max. Backcourt trouble. Now here's another interception. Mickelson goes in for another uncontested layup. She gets her first bucket off the turnover. Turnover number 7. Honkers in the front court. Now we're going to have a foul called over the back that's going to go against number 33, Abby Mickelson. Mickelson with her first personal foul of the night. As we have a couple more substitutions, it'll be Amy Mickelson checking in, along with Haiti Here. Both underclassmen. Here is a sophomore. Mickelson is a junior. And now here's another turnover for the Honkers. And it's going to be coast to coast. That is Amy Mickelson with her first bucket of the night. And it's 19-2. Here's the ball dribbled off the foot. And they got to hurry to get across the midcourt stripe. Miller just does that. And then it's going to be last touched by the Royals. So it'll stay with the Honkers. 19-2 on your scoreboard right now. Mache Miller with the dribble goes right side to Strokeland, gets it back. Miller with the dribble, guarded there by number 3, Isaiah Trader. Inside they go to Taya Offworth. Offworth works her way down, goes over the rim with the shot, no good. Rebound taken down, long pass up front to Amy Mickelson for the Royals. Mickelson gets pushed from behind. That'll be a foul call. It'll be a non-shooting foul. And so that foul is called against number 4. Ann Strokeland with her first personal foul. Fresh 35 goes on the shot clock for the Royals as Scotty Beck will trigger the inbounds pass, goes out to Trader. Trader with the dribble, couple times, guarded there by Santizo, looking for some help. Finds number 23, That is Haiti here. Now they get the ball back out on top to Amy Mickelson as she resets the offense for the Royals. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. It's all Royals right now. They're up by 17. Scotty Beck at the free throw line, gives it up to Amy Mickelson, goes into the paint, loses it. Turnover number 1 against the Royals, and now here's a fast break opportunity. But here is a steal, and the ball goes back to Bria Kress, and then we're going to have a shooting foul called. It's going to go against number 23. That is Haiti here with her first personal foul as Bria Kress goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Off the back iron, falls away, no good, as we have 3 subs coming in for the Royals. Rutledge along with Talbot checking in. There's a free throw put up again, no good by Kress, but the rebound by Alforth. Here's a block from behind from Strokeland. Great defense by the Royals as Rutledge into the front court. Step back three. That's off the front iron. No good. Ball is off the hands of Ann Strokeland, however. And it stays with the Royals. Trader will trigger the inbounds pass for the Royals. They get it inside. Now the ball goes off of the knee. And it will be a turnover against South Prairie as the ball awarded to the Kenmare Honkers again. Backcourt pressure by the Royals has caused a problem for the Honkers so far here in this first quarter. Just under a minute and a half to go. As Miller goes behind her back beyond the three-point line, picked up there by Rutledge. Rutledge gives it up, now goes over to Crest. Crest with the dribble, goes inside to Santizo. Dishes the ball out to Offworth, and then Offworth is pushed out of bounds. It'll be a foul called against number 23 again. That is the second foul call against Haiti here. And so Haiti will come out and is replaced by number 33, Abby Mickelson. Minute 12 to go. Offworth puts up the shot. Count the basket for Offworth. She's got all 4 points for the Honkers, and we're going to have a shooting foul called against the Royals. Number 3, that is Azjaya Trader. And I'm probably slaughtering your first name. I'm sorry for that. I should have figured out that before the game started, but the free throw by Offworth is off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken away by the Royals. Rutledge with the basketball at the top of the key. They go inside to Trader. Trader pulls the trigger. Not going to get the roll here as Offworth clears the boards for the Honkers, but then they throw it away. Another fast break point for the Abby Mickelson with another bucket off the turnover. We're under 35 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. This quarter can't get over soon enough for the Honkers. They need to regroup. 21-4. Cross-court pass at the free throw line finds Santiza. Now Crest lets it go, and the rebound taken down by Trader. 15 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Mickelson with the long three, rattles rim, goes halfway down, falls back out. Now the ball up to Miller. Under 5 to go. Strokeland gives it back out to Miller. Miller guarded there, puts up the shot at the buzzer. That's no good. As the first quarter comes to an end, it's all South Prairie right now. They're up 21-4 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. We'll step aside. Come back with quarter number 2 in our Northwest Therapy Services start of quarter number 2 after this 1-minute timeout.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
As we come back for the start of our Northwest Therapy Services quarter number 2, it's all Royals right now here from Scherbenske Court here on Game Day Media. My name's Randy Peterson. Glad you've joined us tonight for the broadcast of our initial winter season game between the Honkers and the Royals out of South Prairie Max in Minot, North Dakota. The Honkers have the first possession of the second quarter. They get the ball to Miller. Mache, pick and roll. Goes to Lilibeth Santizo. Puts up the shot, goes off of her hands, but it's tapped out of bounds by the Royals. And so it will stay with a fresh 35 on the shot clock as Crest will trigger the inbounds pass for Kenmare Bowbells. They get it into Offworth. Offworth, a sophomore for the Honkers, goes to Strokeland on the left wing. One dribble now over to Crest. Crest left alone. Here's Mache Miller pulling the trigger from 3 again. This time she finds the range with her first bucket of the evening. It's a three-pointer. It's a Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. 21-7. As Trader goes to the baseline, a nice find down there by Trader to Abby Mickelson, and Mickelson can't convert. Ball goes over to Honkers. 21-7 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard as Miller runs down the loose basketball, now double-teamed, and has the ball stolen away. Another turnover. That's number 9 against the Honkers. They pass the ball up front to Scotty Beck. And Beck with another 2 points for the Honkers. 23-7 with 6:45 remaining here in the first half. Santizo in the paint. Tries to dish it out. Loses the handle on it. And it'll be a timeout that's called. Sponsored by St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. It'll be a quick timeout. We'll send it back to our studios for a 30-second timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
As we come out of that timeout, it's segments brought to you by DA Land LLC, established in 2021. They provide quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies in the Tioga area. That is DA Land LLC, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Adam Fedler and Dale Weathersby, the owners of DA Land LLC. Got some new free throw rules that are in place here for the 2023-2024 season. As each quarter starts with new fouls. If you go up to 5, then the bonuses start, and then, or the free throws start. And up until that point, there are no bonuses anymore. No 1-and-1s. It's all 2-shot fouls. They start at foul number 6. It'll always be a 2-shot foul. And there's another ball that's thrown into the stands. Uncharacteristic turnovers for the Honkers as Mike Zimmer is going to come in with Anna Peterson. Peterson is a 5'7" sophomore, along with McKenna Mao getting into the game tonight. Mao is a sophomore, stands 5'5" for head coach Mike Zimmer, replaces Bria Crest, as Ann Strokeland also finding a seat on the bench for head coach Mike Zimmer. 6:06 remaining here in the first half. 3-man weave. Scotty Beck step back 3, finds the bottom of the net. Scotty Beck having a whale of an opening game here in this winter season. He's got 15 points so far. As Mao's got the basketball now, guarded there. Gives it up to Santizo on the left wing. Santizo now goes out to Anna Peterson, who finds Offworth. Down low to Offworth. Good defense by the Royals. Kicked out of bounds by Scotty Beck. It'll stay with the Royals, as Abby Mickelson will check out of the game for the Royals. Replacing her is Brianna Rose, sophomore from South Prairie Max. 5:35 remaining here in the first half. McKenna Mache Miller puts it in for the 2-point field goal. She's made her last 2 buckets. She needs to start heating up. They're down by 17, 26-9. Here's Scotty Beck going inside to Trader, kicks it out to number 12, Talbot. Talbot at the top of the key, directing traffic. Now goes cross court over to Beck again, pulls a trigger from 3 again. This time it's off the mark. Underneath, there's a rebound put back by Brianna Rose. Now Trader has the basketball. Out on top to Rutledge. Rutledge pulls a trigger from 3. That's no good. Trader goes up, and she's hammered. Got 4 cracks at it. And it'll be Trader going to the free throw line. Trader goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First one's up and good. Her first bucket of the night. 27-9, 4:54 remaining here in the first half of play. Trader again puts up the second one. That one's good as well. Right now, Tanner Moser's got this Royals team well oiled and playing top-notch basketball here in the first opening game of the winter season. 28-9 as Miller lets another one go. This time it's off the back iron as Rutledge comes down with the rebound. Fast break opportunity for Beck. And then we're going to have a foul call against number 1. That is McKenna Mao with her first foul of the night. 4:37 to go. It's a shooting foul for Beck as Beck's first free throws off the front iron falls away, no good. First miss of the night for Scotty Beck. 4:37 remaining here in the first half. Beck with the second free throw gets that one to fall here at Scherbenske Court. 20-point lead, 29-9. Here's a ball stolen away again, another turnover. Here's Brianna Rose. Rose off the back iron, falls away, no good. Still looking for her first point as a Royal. Ball's on the floor. Mao with it. Goes behind the backboard, puts up the shot that's no good. The rebound, fast court up to Scotty Beck, and Beck gets an easy bucket. Another easy basket off the fast break. This press is causing all kinds of problems right now for the Honkers, and now almost another turnover. Miller with the basketball, comes up empty. Ball is going to be last touched by the Royals. It'll stay with the Honkers as Brooklyn Moser will check in for Riley Rutledge. Bria Kress will check in for Lilibeth Santizo, along with Ann Strokeland coming in. Strokeland will replace McKenna Mao for the Honkers. 31-9 with 3:48 to go. Make sure you stick with us for our Bank of Tioga halftime report. We'll recap all the individual and team statistics as we have them here at the NCC Sports Desk. Here's Offworth going in with the left-hand layup. Puts down her 6th point of the night. Good feed inside by the Honkers, finding Taya Offworth, and good footwork by Taya getting the basket. 31-11. Beck pulls up her dribble. They give the ball up to Bree Rose. Rose tries to kick it out, but she's going to be fouled. They're going to say she was shooting. Foul's going to go against number 11. That is Mache Miller with her first foul of the night. At the 3:18 mark of the second quarter, as Brianna Rose will pull the trigger for the first free throw. That's off the back iron, falls away, no good. .318, Rose with her first point as a Royal. Gets the second one to fall. 32-11. There's a pass up to Bria Crest. Now finds Strokeland. Strokeland finds an open Ann Peterson, blocked by Scotty Beck. Comes back to Michelle Miller. That shot is no good. Up front, here's Bree Rose again, going to the hoop off the iron backboard. That's no good. The rebound, and it's going to be a foul called against the Royals. It's going to go against Bree Rose. Rose with her first personal foul. It's only the first foul against the Honkers. And as I was talking to athletic director Casey Kaiser, also the men's basketball coach here, boys basketball coach up here in Kenmare, he likes this new rule for free throws. Can be really aggressive as the fouls start over again, and before the Honkers can get it across, Mike Zimmer wants to talk it over. Got a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. It'll be a short timeout. We'll step aside, come back after this. St. Luke's Medical Center 30-second timeout.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, this segment's brought to you by The Porch, located in Ray, North Dakota, a locally owned coffee shop serving a variety of drinks with a flavor for everyone. Mandy Knox and her team at The Porch, located in Ray, North Dakota. One of our sponsors here making this all possible. 32-11. Here is a offensive foul. That's going to be whistled against number 30. Ann Peterson got her hip into the Royals. She's going to pick up a foul. As head coach Tanner Moser is going to take out Amy Mickelson. Kind of with a little limp as she comes out. Getting hip checked by Anna Peterson with her second personal foul. Shot put up there by number 33, Abby Mickelson. And Abby with another bucket, her 6th point of the night so far. Boy, right now, there's no answer by the Honkers except for that, as Ann Strokeland puts it down for a three-pointer. It's a Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. Gets the Honkers back to trailing by 20, 34-14. Rutledge pulls the trigger from Cree, tries to answer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Strokeland, and they give the ball up to Miller. Now up front, they go inside to Offworth, and Offworth off the right glass for two more, and a nice find by Anna Peterson. 34-16, 1:35 remaining. Scotty Beck goes cross court to Rutledge. Now here's a shot from the baseline that's no good. Fought for. Ball's going to stay with the Royals. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Honkers with 4 fouls in the quarter. South Prairie with only 1. Chance for the Honkers to be aggressive here. Still not have to worry about the bonus. Here's Riley Rutledge. Step back 3. Good. Another Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. And now here's a steal. Shot put up, that's no good. Offworth is going to get called for the foul. We go to the Souris Valley Dental Group's free throw line. That is Abby Mickelson missing the first free throw for the Royals as Santizo checks back into the game for head coach Mike Zimmer, replacing Ann Strokeland. Mike Zimmer wants to have a seat right next to him. 37-16, 1:01 to go, and the second free throw is good by Mickelson. 38-16. Royals all over the Honkers here in this opening game, and now here's a travel And that'll be turnover number 14 of the first half for the Honkers. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Stay tuned for our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of our first half of play. Here's Rutledge driving to the basket, getting pushed. Count the basket, and the foul is going to be whistled against the Honkers. Bucket's good. Foul's going to be called against number 30, Anna Peterson. That's her third personal foul. As Rutledge converts the three-point play traditionally. It's 41-16. Here's Miller. Cross court over to Crest. Crest goes to the basket with the left hand. And that is no good. As she goes to the basket, it'll be a shooting foul that's going to be whistled against the Royals. Tyler Jessen comes to the scorer's bench. It's going to be whistled against number 13, Delaney Hankel, picking up her first personal foul of the night. It'll send Bria Crest to the free throw line to shoot two. First one's off the back iron, falls away, no good. It's Scotty Beck and Trader as Jaya Trader will check in for head coach Tanner Moser with 30.3 seconds to play here in the first half. Second free throw by Crest is good. Crest now with her first point of the 2023 season. 41-17 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Beck almost throws it away. Rutledge runs it down near the jump circle. Shot clock is off. Beck dribbles to the left side, gives it up to Trader, who goes to the top of the key. Now here's Rutledge. Rutledge with the left-hand dribble, tries to go inside, throwing away. Only the third turnover. Here comes Taya Offworth. Offworth is going to be fouled by Riley Rutledge, and it'll send Taya Offworth to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Souris Valley Dental Group, located in Minot, North Dakota, our free throw sponsor. As Offworth puts it down. Offworth putting together a pretty nice game so far. She got 9 points, can go into double digits if she can knock down this free throw. The sophomore toes the stripe. Puts up the second one. She's 2 for 2 that possession from the free throw line. Here's Rutledge, and Rutledge will run out of time as the whistle sounds to end the first quarter of play. First half of play, Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is the South Prairie Max Royals 41, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 19. We'll step aside, take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Merrick's Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. Merrick'sPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
As we come back to Scherbenske Court in Kenmare, North Dakota, my name's Randy Peterson. It's time now for our Bank of Tioga halftime report. As we look at the stats in the scorebook, the Royals on fire in the first half. Outscored the Honkers 19-4 in the first quarter. Take a 41-19 lead to the locker room here at halftime. The Royals were 15 out of 34 from the field, 7 out of 10 from the free throw line. They knocked down 4 three-pointers. They only committed 3 turnovers in that first half of play. And for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, they've had 14 turnovers in the first half, shooting 7 out of 19 from the field, only 3 out of 7 from the free throw line. They've knocked down 2 three-pointers as well, but the big thing that sticks out in my scorebook is the 14 turnovers, and a lot of those were in the backcourt and led to easy points by the South Prairie Maxed Royals here in our first half of play. We'll step aside, take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back, recap the individual stats as we continue on with our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we continue on with our Bank of Tioga halftime report, Individually for the South Prairie Royals, Scotty Beck, a 5'11" sophomore, lighting the nets on fire here tonight from Scherbenske Court, totaling 10 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter, to close out the half with the team leading 18 points for the Royals. 11 points knocked in by Riley Rutledge, a freshman for the Royals. 7 points added by Abby Mickelson. Then 2 points each for Azjaya Trader as well as Amy Mickelson. And rounding out the scoring with 1 point at the half is Brianna Rose for a total of 41 first half points for the South Prairie Max Royals. And for the Kenmare Honkers, only had 4 players get into the scorebook. Leading the way for the Honkers with 10 points was Taya Offworth, the sophomore for the Honkers. 5 points contributed by Mache Miller, all of them in the second quarter. 3 points added by Ann Strokeland on 1 3-pointer. And Bria Crest with 1 point from the free throw line for a total of 19 first half points for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Lot in the tank for the Royals. 41 points here in the first half of play. They lead 41-19 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. We'll step aside, take another sponsor ad. We'll come back with the start of our second half, sponsored by Northwest Therapy Services out of Ray and Williston, North Dakota, after this 1-minute timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
As we start the third quarter, this segment is brought to you by the Larson Bosson Farmers Union Insurance Agency, located in Crosby, North Dakota, where they sell crop, farm, and ranch, home auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today. That's the Farmers Union Insurance Larson Bosson Agency, located up in Crosby, North Dakota. We're underway here with the start of our Northwest Therapy Services third quarter. It'll be the same starting lineup for both teams. Talbot gives the ball up to Scotty Beck. Now finds Rutledge, a 3-man weave at the top of the key. Goes around Miller, then kicks it out and throws it away. Turnover to start the second half for the South Prairie Royals. 41-19, just underway here in the third quarter. A lot of work to be done here by the Honkers if they want to get back into this game. Santizo at the top of the key sets a screen from Miller. Miller pulls the trigger from 3. That's off the mark, no good. The rebound is run down, and it's picked up there by the Royals, and it's going to be Bree Rose. Going to be hip checked out of bounds. It's going to go against Taya Offworth with her second personal. It's a non-shooting foul. So a fresh 35 goes on the shot clock for the Royals as Bree will trigger the inbounds pass for the Royals. Macy Talbot brings the ball into the front court, gives it up to Scotty Beck. Now over to Bree Rose. Bree Rose drives to the basket, puts the shot up, that's no good. And there'll be a foul called against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. It's going to go against Ann Strokeland. That's her second personal foul of the night. Sends Bree Rose to the free throw line on a shooting 2-shot foul. First one's up, and that one's good. Rose now with 2 points for the Royals. There's only one player for the Royals on the free throw line. The second one's off the back iron, no good. Crest comes down with the rebound for the Honkers. Now here's a steal by Bree Rose. Bree Rose will go in uncontested for another bucket. So, turnover number 15 against the Honkers leads to 2 points for the Royals. Crest left all alone from 3. That's off the front iron, no good. As the ball goes out of bounds, off the arms of Ann Strokeland. Goes back over to South Prairie. 44-19. 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Talbot finds Rutledge on the left wing with the dribble, goes inside to Mickelson. Mickelson backs in with the left hand, goes off the glass for another 2 points. 46-19, Strokeland pulls the trigger from 3. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Royals. Here comes Beck. Beck into the front court, goes cross court to Rose. Rose with the dribble, gives it up to Talbot. Talbot backs away as we're just under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Inside to Rose. Rose with the basketball, drives down off the glass right side for 2 more. Bree Rose with 5 points in the quarter. It's a 29-point lead as Michelle Miller pulls the trigger from 3. Good. Michelle Miller finds another 3-pointer from the right wing. And it's 48-22. It's Tioga Ace Hardware 3-pointer. Ball out to Rutledge, trying to match her, and she does. Riley Rutledge with a 3-pointer of her own. 51-22. Shea Miller played a lot of basketball in her high school career, only a junior. Remember when she was an 8th grader. Had a whale of a game down in Newtown. Here's Taya Offworth with a nice left hand off the glass, left side. Puts it down for 2. 51-24. In your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Pick and roll out to Abby Mickelson. Now back out to Rutledge. Here's Bree Rose with it. Dribbles to the right wing, picks up her dribble. Almost gave it away. Now regains it. And it's going to be tied up by Michelle Miller. That'll be a turnover against South Prairie. As Michelle Miller tied up Bree Rose in the backcourt, or in the front court, excuse me, as Bree Rose checks out of the game. Trader comes in to replace her for the Royals as the Honkers come into the front court. No backcourt pressure this time by South Prairie Max. Here's Michelle Miller on the right wing. Goes to the top of the key, guarded there by Trader. Now on the left side, they find Michelle Miller again. Over to Crest. Crest with the dribble, goes to Strokeland. Thought about the 3-pointer, now thinks better, gives it up to Offworth. Out to Miller again. Miller out to Crest, pulls the trigger from 3. That's off the mark, no good. Santizo with the rebound. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Strokeland goes around her defender, goes up. We're going to have a shooting foul called against the Royals. It's going to go against Riley Rutledge, her second personal foul. As Strokeland goes to the Sears Valley Dental Group's free throw line, knocks down the first free throw. Brooklyn Moser checks in for the Royals at the 3:50 mark of the third quarter. Second free throw is also good by Ann Strokeland. 25-point lead for the Royals as they have the basketball. The 3:40 mark of the third quarter. Beck doesn't find the range from 3. Ball's on the floor, picked up there by Bria Crest. And they're double teamed in the backcourt. Here's the ball to Santizo, over to Offworth. Offworth drives to the paint, stops, shot up, good. Taya Offworth having a nice opening game here of this 2023-2024 game for head coach Mike Zimmer and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Got 14 points on the night so far, 14 of the 28. Scotty Beck with the dribble, guarded there by Mache Miller. Miller with a hand in her face. They kick the ball out to Amy Mickelson. Now a pick and roll, almost bowled over. 4 on the shot clock as Beck lets it go off the front iron, short. Now here's a fast break by Mache Miller. Fake up, shots up, good. Miller with a nice little move. She's got 5 points in the quarter, 10 on the game. Cuts the lead to 21. Here's Beck. And now we're going to have a foul called. Be a non-shooting foul against Bria Crest. That's her second personal foul. So that will reset the shot clock. There's a number of substitutions coming in for both teams. We'll call them as we see them. McKenna Mao checks in for Lilibeth Santizo, along with Anna Peterson for the Honkers. Amy Mickelson triggers the inbounds pass. Brings it in. That's Hattie here. Out to Talbot. That's going to be short. Lands in the hands, and then she's going to walk with the basketball. Turnover by the Royals off the missed shot. It's 51-30 with 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Miller with the dribble. Gives it up to Offworth. On the right wing at the top of the key. Peterson's got it, looks inside to Offworth, works the paint, puts a shot up for another 2 points. Offworth, a presence for the Honkers. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. It's the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. It'll be a full timeout with 1:44 to go. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is 51-32. The Royals over the Honkers. Step back after this 1 minute time.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
As we come back here to Al Scherbenske Court out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Royals with a 19-point lead have the basketball with under a minute 35 to go here in the third quarter. Now here's the Royals having the ball go off the hands of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. It'll stay with the Royals. 21 seconds on the shot clock with 1:31 to go on the game clock here in the third quarter. Beck will trigger the inbounds pass for the Royals. Bring it into Talbot. Guarded there by McKenna Mao. Cross-court pass almost over the head of Trader. They go inside and then throw it away. Their fourth turnover of the quarter. Here comes Mache Miller again, trying to generate some offense for the Honkers. She can light it up. She gets on a hot streak. Here's Miller, step back three, no good. And there's a rebound for the Royals. Fast break up to number 21. That is Scotty Beck with another bucket. Her first of the second half. She's got 20 points in the game. 53-32. 45 seconds remaining. There's a turnover by the Honkers. Here's Scotty Beck again, and now we're going to have a shooting foul called against Anna Peterson again. At the 38.6 second mark, that's the fourth foul called against Anna Peterson. Sends Scotty Beck to the free throw line to shoot two. The first one's up and in. 21 on the night for the sophomore for the Royals as a number of substitutions come back in for head coach Tanner Moser. And again, some substitutions coming in for Mike Zimmer as well. 54-32. Second free throw's away. It's off the front iron. That's no good as Strokeland rips down the rebound. Strokeland now with the basketball. Goes right side on the wing to Michelle Miller. She likes that spot on the floor. Bree Rose doing a nice job of guarding her. Out on top, Santizo gets it over to Crest. Left alone from three. That's in and out, no good. 54-32. Five seconds remaining. There's a shot heaved at the basket at the buzzer. Falls away, no good. That ends the third quarter. Right now it's all South Prairie. They're up 54-32 at the end of the third quarter. We'll step aside, come back with the start of our Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter after this 1 minute timeout.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come out of this end of the third quarter for the start of our Northwest Therapy Services start of fourth quarter, Scotty Beck leading all scorers with 21 points for the Royals as the Royals get the first possession of the fourth quarter. This segment's brought to you by Surge Aesthetics, located in Tioga and Hazen, North Dakota. As the shot put up there by the Royals comes away empty as Kenmare comes into the front court. Strokeland goes to the top of the key. Santizo left all alone trying to find Miller. Miller with the dribble. Now gives it up to Offworth. Offworth with the dribble at the top of the key goes over to Miller. Left all alone, challenges off the side iron. Another opportunity for Honkers with the offensive rebound. Miller runs down the loose basketball. They go inside to Offworth, a nice block. As the ball is last touched by the Honkers and out of bounds. And so the South Prairie Max Royals coming into the front court. No backcourt pressure put on by the Honkers. They're down by 22. Scotty Beck drives to the paint, puts it up off the glass, no good. It'll be a shooting foul call against the Honkers. And that's going to go against Bria Crest, but there's a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout on the floor, but we're going to keep it right here so we can talk about some of our sponsors who help make this all possible, including Surge Aesthetics, located in Tioga and Hazen. Our purpose is to enhance your natural beauty and give you the confidence that you need. Call Sarah in Tioga at 701-641-6429 or Corey at 701-870-0529 for your Hazen appointments. That's Surge Aesthetics. Technex Solutions, LLC, offering measurement sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment. In the Bakken, call Jason at 701-641-06 888-888-4747 or find him on email at jason@technexsolutions.com. Also want to thank 701 Cornhole Company, custom cornhole sets, making your cookouts even better. A great Christmas idea. Visit their website at 701cornholecompany.com to see what they can make for you. And they, like I said, they make great Christmas presents, something put under the tree. Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, located in Tioga, North Dakota on Main Street. They're your full-service salon and spa. Follow them on Facebook at Hidden Beauty. And also Prairie Motors in Stanley, North Dakota, devoting themselves to helping and serving their customers to the best of their ability. As Beck puts down the first free throw. That is Prairie Motors in Stanley, North Dakota. Kyle Hansen for all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota. Call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle at 701-628-2384. Here's a shot put up. Rebound by Beck. Kicks it out to Rutledge. Clears herself. Puts it off the glass right side. No good. The offensive rebound and putback is no good. As the Royals dominating the glass, it'll send Abby Mickelson to the free throw line. Also want to thank MC Property and Maintenance, financially owned and operated property management company. It's the first free throw by Abby is off the front iron, no good. Second one is good. MC Property and Maintenance, a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based out of Stanley, North Dakota. We do it all. From managing rental properties for investors, handyman work for homeowners, remodels, lawn care, and if it ever snows, they handle snow removal as well during the winter months. If you need anything related to property maintenance or property management, give Max a call at 701-641-2772. Good defense put on by the Royals. They're up by 25 with 6 minutes to go. Now here's a push. It's going to go against number 1, Riley Rutledge. That's her third personal. Be a fresh 35 put on the shot clock. Non-shooting foul as they get the ball into Offworth. Goes through her hands and lands in Mache Miller, excuse me. Here's another foul called against Riley Rutledge. That's her fourth personal, and with that, number 10 checks in. That's Maya Gunville. Gunville checks in for Riley Rutledge, who has 4 fouls here. Mache Miller, top of the key, step back 3 is good for another one. .548 remaining. Here's the ball along the baseline. They kick it out, goes through. Oops, there's a kick, and it's going to be, they're going to figure out who it went off of. Last touch by the ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Scotty Beck inbounding the basketball. Gunville now with the basketball for the Royals. Gives it up to Beck. Moser gets it to Trader. Trader goes out the glass left side, puts it down. Count the basket for Trader. She'll go to the free throw line for the and one. Foul's going to be whistled against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. That's number 32. Taya Offworth with their third personal foul as Trader goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line to try to dot the I on the three-point play. Trader, nothing but the bottom of the net on the free throw, completes the three-point play. Crest for the Honkers. They give it up to Mache Miller. Now to Santizo. Strokeland pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good as the rebound is pulled down by Amy Mickelson. Here come the Royals again. Trader gives it up to Gunville. Now back out to Trader. Trader goes to the baseline. She's bumped. Gives up the basketball. Lands in the hands of the Royals. Taking time off the clock. 60-35. Backdoor cut by Trader. Kicks it back out to Gunville. Lets it fly from the corner. Good. Maya with a three-pointer of her own. 28-point lead for the Royals. Offworth works down low, puts it off the glass left side. That's no good. And the ball's going to be off the hands of the Royals. Last touch by South Prairie. 4:20 to go in the contest as Offworth receives the ball, gets it out on top to Miller. Backdoor cut to Santizo. Nice play by Lilibeth Santizo, putting it down for her first 2 points of the contest at the 4:08 mark of the third quarter. Almost a carry there, but a block there by good defense by Taya Offworth. Miller challenges Moser, now gives the ball up to Santizo. Over to Kress, back out to Strokeland. Strokeland dribbles to the left wing, now picks up her dribble. Backdoor cut by Taya Offworth, and Offworth loses the handle on it, keeps it alive. Lands in the hands of Strokeland, 10 on the shot clock. Crest to Strokeland, now on top to Santizo. Kick out to Miller, lets it fly, good. Mache Miller with another three-pointer. She's got 16 on the night. Last 2 shots have resulted in 2 three-pointers. 3 minutes to go as Gunville dribbles against Crest. Now gives it up to Moser. Now here's a ball intercepted, a turnover by the Royals, and now here's a ball on the floor, giving it out to Mache Miller, going to let it fly again. This time she's off the back iron. There's Offworth with the offensive putback. That one's up no good, but another putback by Offworth gets her another 2 points. 21-point lead with 2:30 remaining. Stick with us after the game. We'll have our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game as number 23. Hattie here puts down her first points of the 2023 season. Shot put up there by Offworth, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Crest, foot on the line, and puts it down for 2. Bria Crest rattles the rim, gets it to fall at the 1:59 mark. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this 30-second timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it's been all Royals from the onset. They led 19-4 at the end of the first quarter. Led 41-19 at the end of the first half. Took a 22-point lead to the third quarter, now lead by 21, 65-44 with just under 2 minutes to play in the game as Gunville stays in the game along with Brielle Hillstead for the Royals as Hillstead comes into the front court, gives it up to Brinley Hankel. Hankel on the floor, gives it out to number 20. That's Maya Rao. Now back out on top for Hillstead. They're working the clock here, the Royals are. They give it up to number 13, Delaney Hankel. Ball's on the deck. Now they lose it, and it's going to be tied up. Possession arrow favors the Honkers. That'll be counted as a turnover against South Prairie with 1:29 remaining. Miller crosses the midcourt stripe, goes right side to McKenna Mao. Gets it back from Mao as Miller dribbles, guarded there by Gunville. Now they switch on her. McKenna Mao gives it up to Mache Miller, pulls the trigger from three again. There's another three-pointer. She's got 3 of them here in the fourth quarter. She's got 19 on the game. Minute to go. Stay tuned. We'll have our DNL Paraffin post-game show following the conclusion of the game as the ball poke checked out of bounds by the Royals. Strokeland will come in, replaces Bria Crest for the Honkers. With just under 54 seconds remaining. Here is the Royals working the basket. Out on top they go. Delaney Hankel with the dribble. Giving it up to Brinley Hankel. There's the ball. It's going to be last touched out of bounds by the Honkers. 4 seconds on the shot clock as it'll be South Prairie basketball. Running the out of bounds play. They loft it high. Shot is put up off the glass, no good. Rebound putback is no good as they keep playing. Here's Mache Miller. McKenna Mao goes inside to Anna Peterson, out on top to Miller. Miller gives it up to Mao, pulls the trigger from 3. That's no good. And the rebound taken down by the Royals. Your final score, it'll be the Royals 65 and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 47. What a game by the Royals. And with that, we'll send it back to our studio. We'll go down and grab our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game along with the winning head coach Tanner Moser for a post-game interview after this timeout.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othione Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothione.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show. I've got the winning head coach, Tanner Moser, and boy, for the first game of the year, you look like you're clicking on all cylinders, Tanner.
Yeah, we came
One second here. Let's turn us up a little bit. Number 2. All right. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Now you can. Yeah, you're clicking on all cylinders there.
Yeah, we came out firing. We had a big run to start off the game, but I feel like our energy was there all game, and we were flying around, hustling.
Boy, you know, for the first game of the year and put up 41 points at the half, we were 15 out of 34. You're almost at a 50% field goal rate.
Yeah.
Things were going right, and that backcourt pressure that you put on in that first half definitely helped you guys out and set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, our length really got to them. We tipped some passes, got some easy layups, but I thought offensively as well, we weren't rushed. We slowed things down, and we got the ball from girl to girl, and we looked to find the good opportunity. I
thought one of the key players for you tonight was Scotty Beck. Man, she was torching the nets for 18 points in the first half. Finished with 23 points I have her down for, but she really set the tone for the Royals and the rest of her teammates tonight.
Yeah. She had a really great game. She could shoot. She's really tall, lengthy, so she could play inside, defend inside and outside, but I think of it as a team effort. We wear Royals on our chest. Well, there's a lot of Royals out there, and boy, right now you got them clicking on all cylinders, and you're going to make some noise in that Class A division with a young team. You start 4 sophomores and a freshman. Mm-hmm. Things looking good for the South Prairie Max Royals. Yep, we are very, very excited. Very excited. You've been listening to our head coach from the South Prairie Max Royals. That's Tanner Moser. When we step aside, we'll come back after this 1-minute timeout. We'll talk to our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Scotty Beck, after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
As we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That is Scotty Beck with the South Prairie Max Royals. And Scotty, you guys are playing like you're in mid-season form. The first game of the year, you come out and you had the hoops on fire tonight. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
And, I think you set the tone early in the contest. You come away with 18 points in that first half of play, and you really set the tone for the rest of your teammates. You played with a lot of confidence, and I was just really impressed with the Royals as a team tonight.
Thank you. My team is the one who helped with that, helped me score those points. If I didn't have their passes, then I wouldn't be able to score. So
yeah, and
they
so
really helped out.
It kind of looks to me like you guys have played a little bit in the off season. You guys participate in some off season camps and things of that nature?
Oh yeah, we go to a camp down in Mayville as a team, and basically all of us go to that. We have like Y League in the summer, and we all play together and stuff. And a lot of us do travel ball too. So.
Well, I thought you guys just played a whale of you played a whale of an individual game, but more importantly, you played a great team game tonight, and you got a lot of players involved on your team tonight, which is always a good sign. And it's only the first game of the year, and things are looking real promising for the Royals this season, Scotty.
Yeah, we just came out ready to play. We were fired up.
You're listening to our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That's Scotty Beck, the sophomore from South Prairie Max Royals, and congratulations as our Player of the Game tonight.
Thank you.
When we step aside, we'll come back and we'll finish up with our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this 1-minute timeout.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
As we wrap things up here from Scherbenske Court in Kenmare, North Dakota, your final score. It was the South Prairie Max putting it on the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers tonight, controlling the game from the start of the opening tip until the end of the final buzzer with a 65-47 win over the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers as the Honkers fall to 0-1 on the season. The South Prairie Max Royals improved their record to 1-0 on the season with their initial win. Leading the way, like we said, with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Scotty Beck, knocking down 23 points tonight in the winning effort, followed by Riley Rutledge with 14 points tonight. 10 points contributed by Abby Mickelson. 6 points knocked down by Brianna Rose. 5 points for Isaiah Trader. 3 points for Maya Gunville, and 2 points each for Hattie Heer and Amy Mickelson for a total of 65 points tonight in a winning effort for the South Prairie Max Royals. The Honkers were 18 out of 43 from the field tonight, according to my unofficial books. 5 out of 9 from the free throw line. They had 6 three-pointers. Michelle Miller had 5 of those 6 three-pointers tonight, but they had 16 turnovers. Kind of cleaned the game up in the second half, but got off to the wrong foot in that first half with 14 turnovers in the first half. They were led in scoring tonight by Michelle Miller with 19 points on the strength of 14 second half points. Taya Offworth had 18 points tonight. 5 points for Ann Strokeland, 3 points for Bria Crest, and rounding out the scoring was Lilibeth Santiza with 2 points for a total of 47 points tonight. So, with that, I want to remind everybody that Game Day Media will be on the road again on Thursday, November 30th, as we travel up to the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota. It'll be the Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers taking on the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers from the barn. Will go on the air at the conclusion of our JV game around 6:45 in the evening, depending on that JV game contest. We're looking forward to our second broadcast of the winter season on Game Day Media. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make the broadcast of these games possible, I want to thank James Miner running the board tonight, James Myers, as well as Nick Walla running our camera tonight. My name's Randy Peterson. Until Thursday night, everybody, good night and travel safe.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivin' Kyle Hansen Financial Advisor, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Flag Family